JK coming in with the staff, able to poach both players. And now Tryhard and APF going to be drawing them away from Sunveil. Going to be putting themselves inside a Realm of Yang instead. Oh, this is risky. 2 zips inside a Realm of Yang. Are we going to see the dreaded timeout as both of these players have the ultimate? Both of these players have the sustainability. There's that jabbing hit coming through, connecting instantly onto Tryhard. Immediately the armor is gone. Tryhard going in with the fan, looking to try and come in with the faster hits to be able to keep the staff in check. Throwing out the LMB, will be able to catch, but Tryhard takes 1 hit to a second jabbing confirmation. Tryhard finding the tap dodge, able to find the parry into the uppercut, into vertical lockdown. Trying to chase after with the Wind Gust light attack follow-up on that fan. Nums are able to break away, and the Zips are going to be able to sustain through. Red Flash coming on out from Nums. Tryhard not following it up. Now Tryhard going for Red Flash of his own, but the staff is overheld into the full blue, into grapple extension, and it's immediately going to be Tryhard having to hold on to the ultimate for as long as he can. Now going to be investing it to be able to keep himself intact. Finds the parry onto Numsa, who was probably looking to try and land another of those jabbing hits, and it's off the back of 2 back-to-back charged RMBs on the fan that Tryhard is going to be able to walk away the winner. As heading over to our second Realm of Yang, we also have the risk of potential timeout. 10 seconds left. That Fairy Mech going to be a lot harder for Missy to be able to burn through. He's able to find the 1. He's able to find the 2nd. He commits to the 3rd blue focus lock-in, and he's able to find the kill.
Oh my goodness, that fight between Tryhard and boy Numza inside that first Realm of Yang, extremely close. I love the bait coming in from Tryhard. You see what he does? He's able to get the parry, the follow-up, and then overholds that RMB, waits for them, knowing that they're going to try to tap dodge through and get that staff back. And as they tap dodge through, he releases it into them and then just immediately finds the follow-up. He knew they were going to go for the staff. I don't know if he knew he didn't have another weapon in the back pocket or not, but because of that, he's able to get the read and just cleans that up so easily. As we take a look, turning back now to Celeste from Miss You here as well, winning his Realm of Yang. 3 eliminations under his belt. That purple staff, 9 players left remaining alive. As we take a look at fights starting to break out inside Celeste for King Cobalt, going to get caught out by the staff here. Going to take some huge hits in the follow, but King Cobalt trying to go for the uppercut combo there is actually going to get punished as we see the F being invested here by Miss You on the zip so that they can just turn around and keep Kim Cobalt from getting that full uppercut confirmation combo here. That golden focus really doing wonders for Miss You. Numza on the outside yet again. It looks like an elimination was able to happen here. I'm not sure whether Numza was able to clear his Yang depletion or not, but Mediocrity in a similar situation who needs to get rid of it as well, looking to find this elimination here on Numza. A massive parry coming out here. These nunchucks putting in work as Numza loses most of their HP. They're going to be forced to use the F here, trying to bait out the red flash. Doesn't quite find it. We do see Mediocrity finally release a red flash, and off the fear of eating that pole sword blue, immediately just invests the F to back away. Doesn't want to risk taking any of that damage at all. Oh my goodness, no! He releases in the face. He went for the 0.9, but it was mistimed ever so slightly, so he goes into the white instead of the blue. Doesn't get the clank that he's looking for, and punished heavily for it as Numza releases the pole sword in his face. Now he's forced to use the ultimate, looking for that full reset, while still trying to get some damage off onto Numza. Goes for the cannon shots through the window, not able to find the connection, and Numza likely going to get the full reset for free. Tries to go for the read, hits the window, doesn't even get it to go through the doorway here, and Mediocrity is going to have to burn the ultimate off, and immediately it's a scale rush coming in. It's tight here as Mediocrity is just looking for an opportunity to make something happen. Tries to get a pot off, not going to be able to get it. Will get the clank. Will he get the parry? There it is. He's able to get the read and turn it back around. Numza going to be forced to utilize that F yet again here. Mediocrity, though, as the third party coming in from Tryhard, is going to find himself in one heck of a situation, Moxie.
I mean, that third party is actually allowing Mediocrity, well, potentially a chance to back on off, but no, Tryhard is turning on to that Fairy. He knows that the ultimate is going to be removed. Does hit 1 vertical off of that pole sword, and as a result, is going to be investing that zip F1. Tries to throw the blue, doesn't manage to find the instance of being able to put it through the red flash. The parry comes out from Mediocrity, who overholds the RMB on those dual halberds, so Tryhard's not able to follow up from that grapple cancel, and the chase is going to continue, but Mediocrity does not have the time to afford at the moment. He can't look for this full disengagement. He has to commit to the fight. The parry comes on out. The Ferry are forced to use that F1 to be able to escape. But here comes that second player that Mediocrity had been fighting for so long. They've used the instigation of Tryhard coming through to be able to find that full reset, and now they're back and looking for this lockdown onto the Ferry. Tryhard trying to find the interception with that pole sword, charging up. The right click throws out the first stage, finds the slam onto Mediocrity, who's just so incredibly low and not able to break away. Uppercut into grapple extension into pole sword swing we go, and Tryhard's going to immediately be able to burn through Nums's V1. We're going to see Tryhard now with an F1 of his own to be able to keep himself aggressive in the position to throw out the R&B on the halberd so he can pick up the kill that he's worked so hard for. He hears the third party in the back of his head. He knows that those players are going to try and chase after that kill, throwing in the F1 to be able to stick his position, but now he's going to be able to use it potentially to try and break free from these other two that have turned up. Tryhard using the F1 and the ultimate at the exact same time to get as much sustainability as possible, going into the full meter dump, coming on through from the opposing Zip. Has to be careful because he backs up into the Wisp and he goes down.
Oh my goodness, Tryhard, such an unfortunate turn of events here, but Casper now with Misyu locked down inside of the ultimate. Misyu able to break through the wall here. He's gonna get caught into the Wisp though. Casper into the uppercut with the weapon swap. No, he misses the follow-up on the weapon swap. He releases it just a second too late here and now has to turn on to Misyu. Misyu with a little bit of an armor lead here into the jump parry onto Casper with the return in, and instead of a weapon swap just commits to the overhead here on the staff for the damage. Misyu gets caught out in the Wisp yet again, but the chase is still onto Casper. The third party going to be coming through very soon. Misyu will end up going down. No, Misyu gets the elimination onto Casper there, sorry. And Ken Cobalt with the third party coming in though, looking to clean up Misyu. Misyu still with an ultimate though, the legendary staff. Gonna strip that armor instantly away from Ken Cobalt. Gonna use that F again to try to get away, but Ken Cobalt onto the overhold with the dual blade. Doesn't fall for it a second time. Unfortunately, as soon as he pops his ultimate, Misyu finds an opportunity to clean it up and finds another elimination and goes to 6.
Oh my goodness, Misyu able to just hit King Cobalt low enough that one vertical slam from a jump is going to be able to do the ACOS in, anticipates the ultimate being used to look for the disengagement, rather the potential turnaround and grab, and gets aggressive, chasing after that potential disengage. And Misyu starting to steam his way, storming up that leaderboard. APF holding onto that pulse for as long as possible, thinking maybe they're going to get grapple cancelled. Into position, hits the blistering edge connection onto Bait C, who's going to be wrapped around by another player coming on in. NKK here for that potential third party. Ballista also within range for one of these players to try to jump onto, but unfortunately in solos it's a little bit harder to be able to find the value, especially if you can get grapple cancelled before you're able to hit onto it. Bait C using the cliffs to be able to skirmish his way out has led NKK into APF in the hopes that these two are now going to turn their attention to each other and afford him a safe passage out of a fight, and it looks like that has happened. APF and NKK now turning onto each other. NKK with a couple of opening shots coming through from the pistol, still not hard engaging because he does know that third player is still in the area, is playing to be able to put himself into position to hit that bell, get a little bit more intel on the amount of players near him in case he does have to worry about that potential third party. Charging up the scare rush is going to be met by that staff. He's up onto the high ground. However, we're going to see now him being continued to be chased by this Farrier, not affording him any downtime. APF also still not entirely repositioned, still in the area to be able to turn onto the fight. You hear one ballista shot going on off. It does not find the connection. Looks like APF is the one currently on top of it, and that does significantly limit the amount of movement that NKK has to be able to deal with this Farrier. If he goes to the top side, he's going to be going into that ballista as he looks to go to the low ground and lose sight of his chasers, but he's tracked down by Bait C. The Zip having to use the V1 to try and keep himself aggressive, but Bait C's able to burn the ultimate through, and we're going to see APF off of the ballista now, not able to find the kill, but still trying to take this pressure onto Bait C.
Yeah, APF here, no eliminations under his belt here, desperately needs this. If he wants to make something out of this game for himself, he needs some eliminations as well as that first place finish here, looking to lock onto him. Unfortunately, Batesy is going to get topside and find a reset, so APF here needs to make the decision whether he wants to continue to take this fight or try to go down and loot that body and get some precious resources. We're going to hear the bell rung just in the distance here, and APF is going to keep the hunt up here onto Batesy. Batesy, of course, with the bounty on his head, so APF gonna know where he's at no matter where he heads off to. A massive blistering edge coming out from APF here onto our boy Batesy. Batesy not happy about that turn of events, going in trying to look for the purple and gold focus there in that staff overhead to buy himself just a little bit of safety, but APF gonna keep the pressure up on Batesy as we hear those grapples continue to come through. Batesy trying to find a clean scale rush here onto APF and even out this fight just a little bit. Unfortunately, still not able to find it here. Batesy, though, with the F and both the pillar available here, so not in such an unheard of situation here. Miss you on the horizon, as Moxie points out, as Batesy going topside and just does not stop the movement whatsoever. Knows APF is trying to give chase, and it looks like they will be able to break away and find the reset they've been looking for this entire time. As Miss You shows up to the party, they're going to turn their attention over onto APF, trying to find some hits here. APF going to go down below, and Miss You going to keep things going. Not able to find the grapple they're looking for. They're going to come up topside, looking to turn things on to Batesy. Batesy with a huge scale rush as Miss You looks to start cleaning up this elimination. But Batesy will find a huge charge to LMB, tries to go for the overhead follow-up. Unfortunately, Miss You gets the read, is able to get the parry out onto Batesy. Batesy, though, will get away. Not going to take a ton of damage here as Miss You is now no armor left to his name. Batesy trying to keep it up, and APF waiting in the wings. A monster in disguise ready to come in and try to clean it up. APF gonna turn on to Batesy. Here's Batesy trying to get away. APF gonna get some huge damage out onto them, though. Miss You coming in as well. The pillar going to be invested, and Batesy gonna turn their attention. APF, oh my goodness, that pole sword, so much damage coming in. They didn't even get an opportunity to look for a heal or go to cannon mode. They just clean it straight up. Both these players trying to get the parry out. Nobody able to find the timing as they get the red flash to red flash. APF going airborne here, and we're going to see them immediately use the F to get away. Massive blistering edge on to Miss You. Miss You trying to get away. Will find the huge uppercut combo off of the staff here. The pillar being invested on the side of APF, coming in looking for yet another blistering edge. APF not able to find it, mistimes the read. Miss You picks up the elimination, takes 7 eliminations in a first place finish, and if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be your champion.